We talked about how the Lone Peak boys team played so well last week by beating Bingham. On the flip side, the Lone Peaks girls team that we had ranked very highly lost both of their games. Now, Neil, is it possible that the Knights can regain that #1 spot after really a very poor showing last week?
Well, it's possible, and I think teams hit peaks and valleys. They're kind of in a funk right now. I still think they're a pretty good team, and yeah, I think they can bring it. They can get it back.
Well, my concern is that I'm seeing signs of the Lone Peak girls team. Now, I was at the Orem game that they lost on Friday. I'm seeing signs of the Lone Peak boys team from last year, which was very talented, but kind of struggled to mesh. I'm seeing signs of that when they played against Orem last week. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to lose all of their games or have some of the problems because they're not in as tough of a region. I thought you said last week they were going to go undefeated to the Nike tournament. Well, I believed it, and obviously I was wrong because they lost both games to Taylorsville and Orem. But my problem is if this team continues to splinter. Now, I like Coach Flood. I like what he does. But if this team does not mesh and bring it together, when they turned it on, they can turn it on and be very, very good. But the concern is the meshing.
About that even if they don't, that region's not that good. They're still the class of the region.
Well, I don't know.
Who else?
Well, Timpanogos is pretty good. American Fork's playing very good basketball right now. They've only lost one game, and that was to a Provo team that's only lost one game. So right now, I'd have to say American Fork looks like the class of that region. We'll talk more about that later.
We will talk about that because I don't think their schedule has proven that they can hang with Lone Peak right now.